evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jesse Hawila. I want to start with a summer recap. Meteorological summer has come to an end, so let's take a look. The average temperature for the entire summer, 84.5. That is 0.1 degree above the norm, so we'll call this a pretty normal summer. Really nothing off the normal there. But when you look at just the high temperatures, that's been the winner. The average high for the whole summer, June, July, and August, was 93.5. That's actually 0.8 degrees cooler than normal. It's the coolest summer since 2001, which again is not bad. We've had some really hot summers the last several summers, and this summer we've seen 6 triple-digit days, which is the fewest since 2007. The annual average is 20. We are way below the normal there, which again is not bad news. Now, if we look at the precip, we've seen 8.61 inches of rain this summer. An interesting note about that, it's 0.65 inches above normal. Last night, when I was making these graphics, before the rain hit DFW, so we're talking like 7:30, 8 o'clock, I was working on these graphics and I had a deficit. So we were actually going to have a drier than normal summer at around 8 o'clock. Then heavy rain inundated DFW. About 1.5 inches of rain fell, and that brought us to a surplus. So it erased the deficit, brought us into a surplus. So kind of interesting to see that. Almost 2 inches of rain, actually. Summer normal is 7.96. June was below normal. July was drier than normal. And August, look at that, a surplus of 2.71 inches. A lot of that falling just last night. Pretty remarkable how it switches around just like that. Now, as we're in September, I'd like to talk about the September norms. The highs dropped from a normal of 93 today down to 84 by the end of the month. This is the month where we really start to cool off and get to some comfortable temperatures, at least by the end of the month. It's certainly still very warm to start the month. The normal low drops to 63 from 73. We average about 2.72 inches of rainfall in September, and then we lose quite a bit of daylight. We lose an hour of daylight this month. High temperatures the next 6 days. I wanted to show you, speaking of the norms, middle 90s Thursday and Friday. We're back to heat. So before this, before September's over, we always see these days where we jump up with the high temperatures in the mid 90s. It's not even out of the question in some Septembers. We see multiple triple-digit days. Right now, though, don't have those in the forecast, but I certainly have mid 90s. And then the weekend, with some rain chances moving in, starts to go down back into the upper 80s. Today's high was 89 degrees. The normal, like we said, is 93. Record is 109. Sitting with a 2.44 inch surplus of rain for the year. We're doing great there. 80 degrees the temperature now with east winds at 8 miles an hour. Dry in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Still lingering rain at this hour in parts of Navarro County. That's all breaking up pretty quickly there from Hill County to Navarro. So between Hubbard and Richland right now, seeing a fair amount of rain. That is all pushing out. And for the rest of tonight, we are dry. Rain moves out. Partly cloudy skies this evening. Mostly clear tonight. Then, as we get into Tuesday, we start with sunshine, some rain in East Texas. Afternoon might pop up maybe a shower or two as we get into Tuesday afternoon. The coverage about 10%. Most of us will not see rain tomorrow. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're dry. Saturday and Sunday get interesting in a sense. So right now we have 20% coverage of rain Saturday and Sunday, but we might up those chances as we get closer to the weekend. 7-day development chance in the eastern Atlantic is 50% with this disturbance off the coast of Africa. A couple things we're watching here. This is Kiko. This is moving out into the central Pacific. This one is a little bit more of what I have my eye on. This will eventually become Lorena. And tropical storm Lorena, maybe hurricane too. We'll see how strong and organized it gets. But the remnants of whatever it becomes will lift to the north and eventually northeast. And we'll see how far inland it makes it, but some of the moisture from that system may interact with a cold front that's approaching at the same time into North Texas and bring us increased chances for some heavy rain this upcoming weekend. 72 tonight, pleasant temperatures, light winds. Rain ends tonight, tomorrow 88 degrees, partly sunny. Winds out of the northwest 5 to 10. 14-day forecast. There's the heat Thursday and Friday. Then it's back to the upper 80s Saturday and Sunday and Monday, so we'll keep those chances of rain in there. Do not be surprised if you see me raise the chances of rain as we get closer to the weekend. Beyond that, once that system clears the area or the front sweeps through, it looks like we'll be dry for several days after that with high temperatures close to the normal for that time of the year. When we get to mid-September, that's really where our highs should be, which is right around 90 degrees or the upper 80s. Thanks for joining us here on WFAA Plus. I hope you had a great holiday weekend and enjoy the rest of your week.